Hello and welcome. I'm Martin Tietz, the product manager for TD Mobile. Today I'm going to show you how to access the mobile device's contact database with native mobile applications. With TD Mobile you design HTML5 JavaScript apps and you can convert them to native applications using Cordova. And in this application that I'm showing you here, the screen here, where you can create a new contact, I've added two buttons. This button will open a contacts browser of the operating system, and this button will search for a contact based on the input you have provided in the first name and last name field. So let's have a look at the functionality behind that. On the client side here, I do have several functions, JavaScript functions. One is for picking a contact. This will open the device's contact list. If I open the JavaScript editor here, and you can see the first line here, navigator.contacts.pick_contact here. This will actually call the contact selector, and then you pass in this contact function here, and this object contact will be returned with the values that have been selected in the contact chooser. And then you can see that I'm assigning first name, last name, email, phone, street, zip, and so on. There's also the function search for contacts, which is being called when you click on the search button. And here what we are doing is this navigator.contacts.find, and you see that we are passing in the fields that are being searched for, and these are being defined here on top. So actually some pretty simple JavaScript that can talk to the contacts application of a mobile device. Now let me start Chromecast and cast the screen to my computer screen here. So now you see what's going on my Samsung Galaxy S4 phone here, which is an Android phone. And what I'm going to do now is to compile this application to a native Android app using Cordova. And I do this by entering Cordova run Android here in this command box. And this will compile the application, and then push that application to my mobile phone. And you will see that happening on the screencast that's going on here on the right side. And I can show you how that app works. And you will understand what I did show you on the code side before. So now it's pushing the application to the device and launching the application on my device. So I'm now tapping on the plus button there, top right corner, and when I tap on the new contact link there, then the add contact screen opens, and that's the screen that you've seen before in TD Mobile in the IDE. And now I can tap on the right button, which will open a contact chooser, and you see I can now choose a contact. So here's the running application that you can see in the screencast. Now let's look if all the fields came over. Address, city, zip, country looks good. Oh, state is not coming over. So there must be a problem in my coding, because that contact address has a state assigned it. So I'm going to do some debugging now with you here. Let's move back to the previous page here and open Google Chrome. And in Chrome you can say chrome://inspect/-devices, and then you get this inspect here for devices that are connected via USB. And from here you can now debug the web view that's the application on the device. And you see it already has grabbed it. And in my JavaScript, let's open that quickly, I've added a kind of debug message, which is this here, console.log contact. I need to find out if I'm using the right names here for state, zip, city, and so on. And so I'm putting out the contact object into the console, and I'm going to see that in the Chrome debugger here. So if I tap on a new contact here again, and then again on the contact chooser, choose the same contact. Now you see on the console here that this contact object has been put out into the console, and you see how that is being set up. The contact has an array of addresses with one object and this element 0, and you see the member names here. So you have country equals USA, you have a formatted string with the complete address, you have an ID number, a locality, which is the city, a postal code, a region, and that's probably what I did wrong. I did put in state here, but the state is actually named region in this object, so I need to change that in my Java code. And this is how you see how you can debug these things here. So pick contact, and you see that I have here in the state line, I have indeed used a JavaScript variable name of state, but this is called region. So let me save this, publish this again to my local machine. Now close the application on Android, and now let's go back to Cordova and push the updated application to the mobile device. And let's see if my little change in the variable name has made the difference. It's compiling it, copying over to the device, and you should see that coming up here very quick, very soon. And here it comes. So let me tap on add an order, and then on new contact, and then choose from the list, choose Andy Android, and let's see, and the state is coming now. So you see I could debug the running native application using the Chrome debugger and see what kind of values I'm getting back from the Cordova plugin that talks to the contacts database of a mobile device.